So guys, as you may have been able to tell from the title, we have a brand new update today, and that is going to be the Ninja event on Arm Wrestle Simulator. So before we go ahead and get into the whole idea of showing you the event, please go ahead and show your support on this video by liking it and subscribing if you haven't already, because a lot of you aren't actually subscribed that watch my videos, and obviously it would be helpful for me to grow this channel. Now of course, going on into the rest of this video, I'm going to be showcasing a lot of things inside of this event, which obviously you guys potentially don't know about or what they are about, just so you guys get a head start when the actual event releases. So of course, as we always do in natural fashion on these videos, let's go ahead and head on over to the garden and give away a pet for a lucky person who commented on my last video, which is exactly why I tell you guys to go on into the comments and let me know certain things about yourselves, such as for the last one, which team did you guys pick? And now, of course, I'm going to ask you that same question again for this video. So for the last event, which team did you guys pick? Did you pick the guards or did you become a prisoner? Let me know in the comments below, guys, and also leave your username in the same comment. And obviously, if you are a winner, you will be added into the next video. Now, a small plug, because I have added channel benefits for those that want to become a member. Now, of course, this does cost real money, and I'm never going to ask you guys to do so. But if you guys would like to go and check them out, there is a link in the pinned comment in the comment section that you guys can read through and get all the details about what benefits I offer for each tier that you guys choose. Now, of course, once again, this is absolutely not mandatory, and I will never ask you guys to obviously spend real money on becoming part of this channel. But of course, once again, it obviously helps support me as a creator and obviously helps me go on with the journey to improve these videos. Now, our lucky winner for this video is going to be Cova9731. Congratulations, my friend. Obviously, the pet is not that good. However, I have signed it for you. So go ahead and enjoy that pet, my friend. It will be in your mailbox by the time you see this video. Once again, guys, if you would like to get your hands on a pet that is signed by myself, or if you want a pet that is OP by chance, any way I do it, of course, go ahead and leave a comment down below about what you think of this update and what you think of this video, and again, leave your comment with your username. Obviously, that is the only way I'm going to be able to find your account, so make sure you do that and enjoy the rest of the video. So some of the notable things that you obviously may have seen on the screen already is that the fact that we have removed a few of the HUD icons. Now, what I mean by this is essentially that the icons have now moved around, so of course you'll see that daily is over here on the left as opposed to when it was over here on the right. While also mentioning that as well, the trails button is now in here instead of it being located in here. So of course that has also changed, now making it so you can access trails a lot easier, especially for new players who obviously have been struggling. Hence why those that may have seen the short video I created, that was made specifically for them. Now, another thing, obviously, just to mention while I'm doing this, is the fact that I am actually in the testing server, hence why a lot of things may seem a bit different. Obviously, when the update comes out, this wall will be gone, and obviously something will be here in place of it, so do not worry, this is not just some basic looking world. This obviously will be getting changed, and obviously so will a lot of the rewards. And then, of course, speaking about rewards, we have the Ninja Pass. Now, of course, this has now changed from the Present Pass over to the Ninja Pass. So going inside of here, we obviously have no changes to some of the items, other than some of the hats. Now, of course, over here, let's start from the beginning. We have no changes on the Premium Pass. However, if we scroll all the way across, you will end up seeing that we have new hats, just as I shown a minute ago. So, of course, the normal one has the Ninja Headband, and then the bottom one has the Sensei hat. Then, of course, going across, we obviously have the Sakura Monkey, and obviously the Ninja Borg Dog. Now, I think some of these rewards are pretty cool. Now, of course, some of them still are yet to change as well. But, of course, if you do like them, you can obviously go in there and get the Ninja Pass for yourself. Now, moving on, we obviously have trails, which are going to be starting off with the Ninja event. So, of course, we have the Shuriken, the Blossom, the Shadow, the Phantom, the Samurai, the Ninja, the Shogun, and the Oni. Now, all of these cost the brand new currency, which of course we'll go into in just a moment, but those are there just so people can obviously get some help. Now, of course, that obviously shows we are listening to your suggestions, guys, and of course, thank you so much for your comments in the last video as well, because we do actually listen and hear you out massively. Just like this one comment on the screen, obviously, I just want to point out that I really appreciate your time and effort into this comment. Obviously, we'll be looking into doing something like this, so thank you so much. And of course, I appreciate you, so make sure if you comment in this video, my friend, or if you're seeing this video, please leave your username. I would like to send you some gifts, just as a great thank you for obviously helping us out with some ideas. Anyway, moving on, let's show you the official update log. Now, of course, we've changed it to look a little bit more nicer. So, of course, this is what you guys will see upon logging in now. So, to start with, on this newest update, we have 2 new ninja worlds, 21 ninja belts. Of course, we'll get into this in just a moment. 4 new event eggs, 10 plus bosses, a brand new playtime pass, a new training method, which of course, again, we'll get into this in just a moment. Some leaderboards, a statue for the leaderboards, a double jump feature, and obviously some bug fixes and all the other goodies. Now, obviously, before we go ahead and get into them, I'm just really quickly going to show you guys the store. Now, of course, this has also changed. And of course, as you can see, we have a Stealth Kraken, and then we have some of the Gigas. So there's your Giga Ninja Cat. You also have the Mega Sensei Squirrel, and then the last one, which of course, again, I'm going to let you guys find out for yourselves. But as you can see, we have a new arm and then, of course, a new medal. So, of course, if you guys want to go ahead and get them, go ahead and log into the game and check out the store. Now, a quick notable mention is obviously the teleport has now changed. The event will no longer display in here. And, of course, if you haven't noticed already, the Christmas event is also going to be gone. So, something else to also mention is that the event will now be on the left-hand side. So, obviously, you click into here and then go on over to the new world, which obviously our first event world for this new event is going to be called the Ninja School. So I'm going to go ahead and teleport over there, and I'll see you guys in just a moment. So guys, we have now arrived at the Ninja School, and of course, starting off, you can obviously see one of our new features. Now, obviously, looking into the rest of this update, real quick, I'm just going to show you the whole map, and we'll go through everything one by one. And just obviously, as a side note, just for you guys to remember as well, some of these things are yet to change, and some of these things are yet to get fixed. So of course, we may encounter issues, we may encounter bugs, and also balancing issues, which also may not be in the main game. So just keep that in mind, guys, while we're trying out this stuff, because of course it's my first time, just like it is with yours. So as I said, looking around the map, we have obviously our new punching bags. Now I think these look pretty cool. We then obviously have our 2 new eggs. Now I'll get into them pets in just a moment before obviously going in there, because we obviously have some more stuff to go through. And starting with that, that's going to be this training system. Now of course, here is our normal weights, which obviously comes with the barbells as well as the dumbbells. So of course, that's going to be pretty cool to have in here as well. Moving on, we also now have our bosses. This guy has died. Oh my days. But this is our first guy, the Karate Nerd. This guy is the Assassin. This guy is the Iron Monk. Then we have the Shadow Teacher, the Sensei Ko, and obviously then you have myself. No, that's just a joke. But either way, that's our bosses right there. I don't know why he's broken down into pieces. But of course, as I said, we may run into bugs, and that's going to be one of them that is obviously going to get fixed. Now, of course, moving on, we have the Playtime Pass, which of course is going to feature one of our newest eggs, which is going to be the Ninja Egg, which is located over there. However, as you can see, I haven't unlocked everything as of yet, but of course I can go ahead and claim this, which we will do in just a moment, but let's go ahead and look at everything else as well. Now, of course, once again, everything is yet to probably change, so this may change, which I'm assuming it will because the prison event will be gone. So, of course, going forward, we also have the Sensei Egg, which, of course, again, it's over there with the other egg, which you can see right there. And then, of course, at the end, we also have the evil ninja headband and then the samurai hat. So, of course, them rewards are looking pretty good, so those should help out those that are planning to grind out the event, especially for them pet hats, because those multipliers help massively. And then, of course, moving off from there, let's talk about the belt that's above my head, which, of course, you can change by going to this guy over here. Now, this side of the map is actually not, well, updated, and it's not exactly ready to show anybody. However, obviously, as I'm testing this, you guys can see it with me in its rawest form before, obviously, it gets changed. And obviously, as you can see already, the next world is already here, which is going to be called the Blossom Village, which again, we'll get into in just a moment. But stick with me, guys, as we are going through everything one by one. Now, looking here with the Sensei, he's offering a belt system, which of course, as you can see, gives a boost to your biceps. Now, as you can see, there is a cost under it, which obviously costs yen, which is our newest currency at the top of our screen. Going on to our second one, as you can see, there is no actual boost listed, but we'll get through this as we go forward, just so you guys can see everything in terms of what's to get from, well, this update. And then last but not least, obviously there is going to be the Ninja Pack, which hasn't changed at all as of yet, so you guys are going to have to check that out when it comes on the main game. Because obviously I won't be checking that out in this video because it is not ready. But of course, moving over here, we obviously have the Ninja Egg, which has a Giga inside of it, which is obviously going to be a secret pet. Now, starting from the first one, we have the Ninja Cat, the Ninja Bee, the Ninja Monkey, the Ninja Bear, the Ninja Dragon, and then of course the Giga Ninja Dragon. Now, of course, moving on from there, we obviously have the Sensei Egg, which has another Giga inside of it, but of course the pets start with the Sensei Monkey, then the Sensei Squirrel, the Sensei Parrot, the Sensei Leopard, and the Sensei Dominus. And then of course we have the Giga Sensei Leopard, but of course this is not ready and is not anywhere close to be done, so don't take anything that you see at first face value because obviously some of these things may change. However, those are the pets. Now, the last thing I would like to discuss before we go into the next world and obviously go forward from grinding is going to be the Ninja Chi. Now, this here is a system which gains Chi, which is used for something up at the top. Now, there is supposed to be an animation that is on here, however, I don't believe it's set during testing, so let's go ahead and turn that off real quick and go up this nice little ladder. Now, of course, when you go up this ladder and you turn to the right, you'll see that there is something called a Chi Zone, which will actually give you more Chi. Now, of course, once again, since we are currently in testing, this obviously isn't set and obviously is not balanced, so of course, when you guys play in the main game, it will and should actually work. Now, something to also mention is there is also one over there on the other side, which obviously is going to require even more, so let's go ahead and check that out real quick. And of course, while we're going over there, let's try out the double jump, because why not? Obviously, again, the animation is not set, so don't worry, but over here, let's sit down and try out this. And of course, as it's still the same problem, we obviously have not set the amounts they're supposed to give, so don't worry about that. Of course, again, it'll be set in the main game, so do not be concerned. But that's basically what these Chi Zones are. And now I will tell you and make sure you guys understand this very, very well, because obviously I don't think anyone else is going to tell you this, but the Chi Zones are actually going to be really useful for you in the later game. So definitely make sure you train all methods of your training, because you'll need every single one of them later down the line. Now, I did just quickly find a bug, which of course I've sent over to Tensorized, but what we've just done is fought Sensei Ko just once, just to try it out and see what we got, and of course we got a pet. Now, the pet that I'm talking about is called the Shadow Dragon, which is this right here, which obviously has a small multiplier and obviously a multiplier for this world. So of course that's going to help out all the new players, and of course it's going to help out people in this world, as obviously we are aiming to gradually make this world better. Now, something that is easily to note down as well is that this guy only requires 2 fights to beat him and obviously exit this world, which of course we're going to go into now, which is the Blossom Village. Now, as we did just a moment ago with the other world, I'm going to show you guys this world, and then of course we'll go into the features that are in here just so you guys can actually check them out. So here's the world, guys. Welcome to the Blossom Village. And of course, as you should probably know, again, it's not thoroughly done and it's not thoroughly set in place, so of course don't worry about some of the stuff that you'll see in here, because again, we obviously have things to still do before release later. So to start with, obviously, as you can see right there, we have the next world, which is going to be called the Blossom Heights. And obviously a nice little secret for you guys just to know, I may be recording this a day before, so of course that's why I've got access and that's why everything's not exactly fully done. Shush, don't tell anybody. However, as you can see, the Blossom Heights is there and ready to go in 7 days. So that's our next update. You'll obviously get another part to this, which is going to bring a new world and obviously some more features. But anyway, going across the areas, as you can see right here, we obviously have the statues that were mentioned inside of the changelog, which is over here. Where is it? There it is, the leaderboard statues. Now, of course, these bad boys have some nice animations to them. Me and Tensorize seem to be sharing a spot, though. Don't know about that one, buddy. You might want to get out of my spot before I ended up knocking you out. So please move out my way. Either way, I'm just joking. Going on, we have some of the newer stuff. So, of course, we have the Ninja Tower, which, as you can see, it says fight in this tower for insane rewards. Again, I can't show you these, but obviously you guys will be able to see them yourselves tomorrow. Or, well, later. I think it's going to be in like half an hour when this video goes live, so either way, they will still be here when it comes to that. And of course, we have a Ninja Fortune Wheel, which obviously is actually here, so thankfully that exists. But of course, I don't think these are actually, well, part of this, so I'm just going to leave them rewards where they are and not say anything, because who knows, they may be good. But I do believe they will definitely be getting changed to actually fit this theme. Anyway, moving on, we actually have the Samurai Egg, which is our first one in this world, and as you can see, they look pretty cool. So starting with, we have the Samurai Shark, so of course I'm going to be definitely aiming for that, that's for sure. Then we have the Samurai Dog, the Samurai Cat, the Samurai Dalmatian, the Samurai Dominus, and obviously the Giga, which of course is in both of these eggs. So looking at the next one, which is the Blossom Egg, as you can see, it shows that we have a Sakura Dalmatian, a Blossom Bee, a Blossom Unicorn, a Sakura Bunny, a Blossom Dove, and then, of course, the Giga that also goes alongside with it. Now, to stop those that absolutely hate the idea of going back to World 2 to make your pets golden, we've actually added it inside of the events now, so every single time an event actually gets done, you'll see a machine like this in this world. Obviously, it's just going to make life a lot easier having to run into here and obviously going through them, so hopefully that's a nice feature for you guys. Let me know down in the comments below if you would like to see this in all of the events, because I think we should definitely add them. Regardless, I couldn't resist myself. I had to go and get this pet, and of course, as you can see, he looks absolutely cool. So of course, if you guys want something like this from me signed, let me know in the comments below, and I may pick a lucky winner aside from the actual giveaway as well. Just comment down below, quote-unquote, Angry Shark with your username, and I may pick you as a winner, which won't be announced in the next video, but go ahead and do that just in case, and of course, I may pick you. Now, either way, let's go forward and look at the new bosses. So, of course, we have the Sensei Sakura, the Silent Blade, the Kitsune Thief, the Shadow Shogun, and then the Master Oni. Now, of course, again, the strengths aren't set in place for them, simply because balancing is not done, and I have also just been told that this world is not fully complete yet, so you guys are getting an incomplete version of this. I do apologize, but I'm pretty sure it'll look cool either way tomorrow. Now, of course, just before I go ahead and end this video off, let's go back to this belt section and show you guys exactly how this works. Now, as you can see, I can click into this area here, and I can obviously click buy now, which then unlocks the next belt, and as you can see above my head, it now says novice. So of course I can obviously go back and change that as well, but of course, as you can see, going forward I can buy the next one, and of course the next one after that, and then of course the next one after that, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and going forward, you kind of get the point. Now, of course, as you can see, my current one says Dragon Warrior. That's going to be the last one. However, I'm not going to show you all of the others in between. I'm going to let you guys figure them out and obviously find out what they are yourselves. But I think this is arguably one of the coolest and probably my favorite. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool either way. I hope you guys do enjoy that part of the update, because the belts are going to be your main grindy point. Now, they are designed specifically for additional multipliers, so you definitely want to be focusing on trying to get them. Now, the costs that you did see in that part of this video obviously are going to be different when you see this, and they're obviously going to be a lot more grindy, so definitely keep your eye on that. But yeah, I think that's pretty decent. Now, of course, that's about all I've got time to show you guys inside of this video, as I do need to head off to bed for this update tomorrow. So, of course, guys, if you have enjoyed, don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you are new, and of course, do the comment things that I've put in the video as well. And of course, come and join my Discord if you haven't already. That's discord.gg/TJ. Obviously, that'll be on the screen. And of course, guys, I will see you in the next video as well, as we will definitely be releasing more. But yeah, I'll see you next time, guys. Take care, and bye-bye.